Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. Here's your Monday Minute. Today we have Stephanie with us again, and I wanted Stephanie to talk a little bit more in depth about why yoga is so important in connecting our bodies and our brains together.
So yoga is awesome in helping you to notice how your body is feeling in relation to what's going on for us mentally. So oftentimes we move through our day and we don't really recognize when we're feeling anxious or when we're feeling sad and depressed or when we're feeling tired, what that experience is like for us in our bodies. So yoga forces us to slow down, to focus our breathing and notice what sensations we feel in our bodies. If there's tension in our shoulders, if there's tension in our low back, maybe it's in our chest, maybe it is in our neck, or we're carrying tension in our foreheads. One thing that I always notice at the end of yoga classes is that my tongue is always pressed up to the roof of my mouth, which is something that I never ever notice throughout the day. So it helps us to recognize what emotions am I feeling right now, what's coming up for me, and where do I feel that in my body. So then the hope is, as we're moving through our day, we can notice what we feel in our body, and that can be like a red flag for us. So we can do what we need to help calm ourselves down, to help ground ourselves before the emotion gets to a point where it's unmanageable or unbearable.
That's awesome. So in one of our previous episodes, Stephanie kind of walked us through a few different poses kind of in their individuality. And now she's going to show us a little bit of a flow if you want to do more than just one or two poses when you wake up or before you go to sleep. Here is more of a flow movement. So there's multiple movements connected together that you can do that just continues to do the very thing that Stephanie just explained, which is connecting our brains with our bodies, helping us to recognize what's going on throughout our whole system.
And one of the most important things about a flow is the connection of our breath with our movements as well. So you'll hear me cueing inhales and exhales as Kendall is moving through some of the different poses within the flow. So go ahead and drop down into a tabletop position. That's where we'll start. And the first pose will be a downward dog. So with your toes tucked, send your hips up and back, drive your heels down to the ground, and draw your chest in towards your thighs. Beautiful. As you exhale, focus on dropping your chest down, relax your neck, and press through your palms. Shift your body weight forward back into a tabletop position. You can drop your knees onto the ground. We'll move into a cat-cow. So as you inhale, drive your chest forward and your rib cage down towards the mat. Exhale, draw your rib cage up, your belly button up and back. Good, and exhale, lift your rib cage up. One more breath here. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Good. Inhale, reach your chest forward. On the exhale, we'll move back into downward facing dog. Good. On your next inhale, look forward towards the top of your mat. Exhale, walk your feet up to meet your hands. And we'll move into ragdoll. So with your knees straight, your arms can cross and you can reach for the opposite elbow, or you can reach down to your toes, whichever is most comfortable for you, and let your chest really fall down towards your thighs. On an inhale, think of lengthening up through your tailbone. As you exhale, drop your chest down towards your thighs. You can rock side to side here if you want, if that feels comfortable for you. On your next exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift, so you'll reach your hands up below your knees. Yes, good. And lengthen through your spine. Draw your tailbone back all the way through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reach your hands back down towards the mat. You can plant your hands and step back into a high plank position. Drop your knees onto the ground, and we're going to come to a seated position. You'll cross your legs so they're in front of your body. Next, we have a seated toe reach. So extend your legs out long. As you inhale, reach your hands up overhead. Yes, as you exhale, reach your hands forward towards your toes. Good. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, reach your arms forward. Mm-hmm. So next we'll move into a seated spiral twist. Actually, this one is lying. So you'll slide forward on your mat and lie on your back. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, and with your left hand, reach to the outside of your right knee and draw your knee across your body. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, draw your knee down a little closer to the ground. Try to keep your right shoulder as much on the mat as you can. Good. And go ahead and bring your right knee back in towards your chest. Bring your left knee up to meet your right. Now you can extend your right knee out long. With your right hand, reach to the outside of your left knee. Draw your knee across your body, keeping your left shoulder on the ground. A nice big inhale. As you exhale, try to create a little more length through your spine. Draw your knee closer to the ground. And bring your left knee back in towards your chest. Bring your right knee up to meet your left. And now we'll relax into reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. So the soles of your feet will be together. Your knees will drop to the outside of the mats. And press the soles of your feet together. Draw your low back down towards the ground. Good. And last but not least, we'll move into Savasana. So you can lengthen your legs out long, relax your arms by the sides of your body, and move back into that deep, controlled breathing. Feel free to close your eyes if you would like to.
We hope this has been really helpful for you guys and a little bit more of an extended concept of how yoga can be helpful for our mental health. So try it out this week, see how it feels. Notice what it does for you internally. Notice how it shifts your week and the way that you feel, the way you interact with other people, and just notice that. Friends, get yourselves to Friday, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.